halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, 72 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Incomplete. Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. They give the sack to Lorenzo Carter. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Now it's Tate. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up double digits at halftime, and they've just expanded that here in the second half.
And it appears there are no answers from the defensive side. I think right now, if I'm the coordinator, if I'm down on the field, if I'm wearing a hat, I've already thrown it. If it's a visor, it's sailed, right? My game plan is down by my feet right now because nothing I've drawn up appears to be working.
Well, he's going to have to find something right now to stop this offense. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing Jones, and he fends him off. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect
him. No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Logan Ryan. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They built up that lead at intermission, and they're just continuing to pour it on right now, aren't they?
locked into a really good groove right now. I don't know if it's just the play calling. I know the execution is really, really sharp right now, and all the playmakers are doing exactly what you expect. They're making plays, and right now, defense has no answer and no chance of catching up.
Yeah, they're just looking to turn anywhere for a stop defensively. They'll run it again with Barkley. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 5.
From the gun, Jones. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
First and
Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Push him back. Push him back.
And fights through one man. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
brought down at the 30.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run with Barkley, and he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
Here's Jones to throw on third down. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And down right around the 37. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
At the 37-yard
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Devin Bush, the Steelers' leading tackler as a rookie last year, gets another there.
brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Again, it's Barkley. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
That's the end.
Welcome back now here in East Rutherford.
35.
A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
A 49-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will extend the lead out to 24. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points. But this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. And the drive starts with a completion left side. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Eric Ebron. Touchdown.
Eric Ebron, 65 yards. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit.
Let's go.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Get off the field.
Roethlisberger. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And it's not over yet as they're back within 2 scores.
Steelers 22.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Operating from the gun, Jones. And Ingram hauls it in. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. A first down carry for Barkley. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
This ball complete. Jones to Ingram. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 39. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the all-pro safety, Minka Fitzpatrick. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
Got her on first down, not going to get a whole lot, maybe a couple. Second down coming up.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
They go play action now. Roethlisberger. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll get 11, but still a little short. Fourth down. They're going to run. Here's Connor. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Eluding the pressure right. To the right side to Eric Ebron. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
All right, now. Select 80. They gonna need 44.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Julian Love.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Steven Nelson.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Second and 4 at the 44-yard line.